It's 8:47. Okay, we're gonna read a little bit. I'll eat and then read a little bit. Maybe like up to chapter 5. I wanted to get to chapter 10, but I don't think I have that luxury to do that today. The dog's not, yeah, it's just not. Too many things are against me right now. But I think we'll try to read a little bit and see what happens, and I'll check on the dude, and if he's feeling okay, then maybe I'll continue. I'll see. But if he starts having more accidents, then I'll stop. If he like has one more accident, I'm gonna stop. But let's I'm gonna try. Let's actually read a little bit or start the story. Divination Salon? A flowing feast. The French Express. Hurry, the prophecies need to be delivered before they come to fruition. To the streets of Paris.
Must we really sit here, Adele? I have had quite enough. Strikes and traffic everywhere. Ah, bon oui. This isn't Versailles, madame. The streets in Le Marais are always a taxi. Besides, we're almost there.
You have to excuse me.
The salon should be right above us.
If you see anything on my face, since I'm eating more actually.
The streets were never the problem, ma chère. Perhaps you prefer a client that lets you drive on the Boulevard de Saint-Germain-des-Prés instead? Now, did you bring what I asked?
Oh yeah. Also, the string cuts off abruptly. That's like the end of the story, and I'll edit it out and whatnot. Faint clinking of metal reveals the driver's effort.
It survived all the bumps.
I know what you'll say, Madame Felicienne, but I must ask again.
Who is this? Oh, Adele, right? Oh, wait, what? Madame Felicienne? Wait, what?
Do we really need to carry these pastries around with us?
Never mind. Her name is Adele. I'm dumb.
I know what you'll say, Madame Felicienne, but I must ask again.
Not at all, provided you ensure there's always a la durée around the corner.
If only that were in my power, Madame. Oh look, we're here, and with time to spare. Great, no need to rush.
By now, she's used to her employer's temperament and knows exactly how to calm her
I'll
down.
be sure to make some adjustments before tomorrow. Maybe stop by the Champs-Élysées and get those macarons you like before picking you up?
That will do nicely. Now, shall we go in? You worked hard to find that shortcut. Let's not squander our timeliness.
The remark gives the weary driver just enough motivation. She closes the doors and spins around with a proud flourish.
See? Just like I said from the start. Je connais Paris comme ma poche.
I know Paris like the back of my hand.
Thou art the kingdom, and the power and the glory. Forever. Amen.
Hmm? Divination Salon. This is where Matilda's mom works, huh? Soft smoke. Wait, what is this? Soft smoke fills the chamber, tinged with frankincense, myrrh, and iris root. Gathered onlookers hold their breath in silence, all eyes fixed on the woman in the center. Okay, you have to excuse me real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let me see. Soft smoke fills the chamber, tinged with frankincense, myrrh, and iris root. Gathered onlookers hold their breath in silence, all eyes fixed on the woman in the center. She murmurs under her breath as she produces a simple wand, half white and half black, tracing pentagrams in each cardinal direction as she throws open her arms.
Before me,
What the heck?
Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. At my right hand, Michael. At my left hand, Oriel. Before me flames the pentagram. Behind me shines the six-rayed star.
Her deep voice trails off in the burning incense flare is bright like a guiding star in the dim room.
Shown to me, this I see. The whirlwind in the north, the giant cloud, and the blazing flames. Through the stifling cloud comes light. A piercing flame, a manifestation of divine wisdom.
And what, madame? What do you see? Do you...
4 angels have answered.
That doesn't look
4
like
aids
Beryl.
given, so that I may glimpse the secrets of the archive of imagery. Your husband is nowhere to be seen. Yet, his shadow lingers still in the house.
Yes, yes! How did you know that? Sometimes I feel his presence. I see him in that khaki coat.
The woman rushes forward, gripping tightly at the edge of the divination table.
Madame, s'il vous plaît. What's happened to him? How do I bring him home?
Adele frowns. She lowers her voice into a whisper that blends into the other murmurs in the room.
Poor woman. Sounds like her husband's gone missing. Just one of who knows how many others that have lost someone lately. You know, my friend in the police told me there hasn't been any progress on these cases. If only it were as easy as all this. What do you think she'll tell her?
That it's a curse, a demonic possession, or some such nonsense. That's the usual prattle anyway.
The diviner gives a small nod to the pleading woman and turns to face her audience.
He is bound by a curse, held fast in the claws of a monstrosity, a beast born of no mortal womb, a foul creature of darkness, nurtured by the shadows that cloak this city. The old order has been shattered, yet there has been nothing to take its place. We are without shelter, and the beasts are circling, sniffing, coveting our troubled souls. They have awakened from their centuries-long slumber, bringing torment upon us. We have called them forth. We have set loose
I'm leaving my
this
door
horror,
open.
the beasts of Gévaudan.
An ominous pall falls over the room, and at the sound of its name, like a taboo has been broken. The murmur The murmurs stop. Breath stops. The pause holds tension like a breaking dam until gasps pierce through one by one.
So that's what those rumblings were. The shadows have returned.
Maybe that's what happened to my missing workers.
Ah, bravo, madame. It's a curse, just as you said. The same old rubbish. If curses were half as powerful as people think, my family and I would have been snuffed out long ago.
Spare me the morbid talk, would you? How would I ever get around without my driver?
She throws out the remark, then turns a sharp glance to the diviner on stage.
I cannot expel the beast. It is beyond my power. But I do have some means to sap its strength.
Her apprentice steps up at once, holding on several small items. A crystal etched with a strange symbol, ink, white candles, and a strip of black silk.
Our world mirrors the one above, bound in its reflection. All things find their place in the great chain of being. Sometimes, powers may be drawn from those higher along the chain. From Saturn, I ask for knowledge and insight. And with its power, I offer you this pendulum. Keep it close, and your husband will find his way home.
Merci! Merci, madame! There are no words.
Felicien's patience lasts only long enough to hear that much. She rises silently, and Adele follows close behind.
I was hoping to hear some insights on arcane study, or at least some decent gossip. Had I known it was just some poseur selling tired old charms, I wouldn't have bothered.
There are still plenty of places in Paris worth a visit. If you're in the mood for fashion, there's the Galerie Lafayette Haussmann. Or for antiques and curiosities, we might try Le Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen. Something to take your mind off this, performance.
Crowd surges forward, eager for answers, though a few, like them, slip quietly out from the scene. Though it seems unlikely anyone would notice, Adele still lowers her voice.
Perhaps next time we could go with Mike.
Your hours are paid for. You'll take me wherever I like.
Ça va. As you say, madame. I shouldn't overstep.
Her usual approach is anything but foolproof. Felicienne stops mid-step, giving her a half-smile.
These cheap stunts are just a harmless little diversion. Besides, I believe I'm not the only one who's taken an interest. How have you been finding Dogme et Rituel de la Haute Magie?
What the heck did I just hear?
Ah! How did you know about that? I'm just reading it for fun.
Fun, is it? And what about those red squiggles you've circled around every entry about generational curses?
Ah! How on... Did you go through my things? Oh, come on, tell me!
A small commotion draws just enough attention to catch the diviner's eye.
Madame, please, stay just a moment longer. I see clouds and chains around you. The bonds of one led astray, shackled by fixation. I might offer some clarity. Come closer so that I may see you better.
Only as every eye in the room turns her way does Adele realize she is talking to one of them.
Felicienne, I think she's talking to you.
I'm speaking to you, madame. No need to look about. Please come forward.
Me?
She looks at Felicienne, who, now quiet, suddenly intrigued by the scene, nudges her driver forward.
Yes, you, Adele. Well, don't just stand there. Go on. Show her what's what.
Bien.
Okay. Feeling the weight of the gawking crowd, she stands across from the diviner and reaches for the pendulum on the table.
Forgive me, madame, but I have no interest in divination. And I didn't come here for any advice, either. Frankly, I find it difficult to watch you take advantage of all these people.
I need to watch you take advantage of all these people. Slips the crystal and holds it up to the candlelight.
Excellent clarity. Smooth to the touch. A fine crystal at first glance. But there's something else. The evenness of its hue and that flawless sheen. Nothing is ever this perfect.
Whatever do you mean? But
She's a fraud.
Let's put it through a little test, shall we?
Small dragon pokes its head out from her sleeve as if on
Par
cue.
le feu, le faux est purifié.
By fire, what is false is purged. Does it just break? Or melt? Flames flicker, the woman feels no heat, though the once beautiful crystal has been rendered into dull, broken shards. The little dragon climbs nimbly onto Adele's shoulder and tilts its head to receive a gentle pat of approval.
Bravo, Feu.
Crowd stirs and Adele catches a few gasps of awe with satisfaction.
what have you done to my crystal?
Please, allow me to explain. My name is Adele Tavernier. Have you heard of us before? Les Taverniers? Famed jewel hunters? The arcane skill I just used has been performed by my family for generations. We've recovered and examined all manner of treasures, including the Bourbon's own French blue. Fire holds a certain power to reveal the true nature of what it touches. Through fire, we discern falsehood from truth.
Yeah, her dragon looks like it's made of crystal.
Sadly, madame, your crystal failed the test. It holds no wisdom of Saturn, nor any power from the so-called chain of being. But luckily, we exposed it before the coin left your hand. N'est-ce pas?
This...
Actually, you can't even see, my bad. I need to put this up here. The lady's gaze darts between the diviner and Adele before she bolts off the stage. Adele turns toward the dumbfounded diviner.
And you, madame, have given a lovely performance, I have to say. It's almost a shame to bring it to an end. Ah, if only you hadn't tried to deceive your client with that fake crystal. Things might have gone quite differently, no? My arcane skill would have spoken volumes about your integrity.
She shrugs toward the audience, each face in the crowd falling somewhere on a spectrum between starstruck and stupefied. Until at last, applause... Hold on. Until at last, applause bursts open. Felician claps eagerly along with them. Adele gives her an all-good gesture and smiles. Felician replies with a brisk turn of her head.
This is close enough. Close enough for me to clearly see the shadow upon you.
Pardon?
She looks toward the diviner and meets those unblinking eyes staring straight at her.
A Tavernier girl, the youngest and brightest, brimming with vitality.
Diviner leans forward. The space between them closes too fast. A chill runs down Adele's spine.
The fated one has stepped onto her path. Twice will she collide with destiny. Once risen, once descended. For a fate left vacant now shall be fulfilled.
Yeah.
You...
The call must be answered. Walk with the wise, but beware their words. Beware the gaping abyss of death. What lies below shall reflect what lies above. One shall ascend, but all must be paid. All must return. All must restore.
Damn.
Monster! Beast!
Need help! Someone! Fetch a doctor! Madame, can you hear me?
Why can't she breathe?
Madame, are we in danger?
Wait. Is
Barrel.
she smiling?
Hmm. Oh, is that the to be continued screen? That's cool.
It was 2 years ago. Or 16 years hence, depending on which chronicle you follow.
Hmm.
To me, it was as vivid as yesterday. But to young minds like yours, it seemed a kind of chaos unheard of. We should start from the beginning. With the war coming to an end, France faced countless possibilities. Its people, weary yet filled with hope, longed for lasting peace. The economy flourished for a time, and people from all walks of life came to France. Still, the impacts of war inevitably surfaced. As the wartime factories closed, people struggled to survive. Their hardships gave rise to new demands. And before long, Paris became a swirl of competing ideas.
And just how is this connected to your story? A story about this taxi driver, I presume?
You presume correctly. A taxi driver caught up in the whirlpool of ideas that spun within Paris. A heroine
Paris.
born tied to a fate that promises adventure at the cost of her life. Who only ever desired a quiet life in the city she loved. But fate does not ask for permission, and when this journey comes to a close, regret will be all that remains.
Sounds like this story doesn't have the happiest of endings.
It ends, as all stories must. Whether that end is a happy one, you will soon find out.
Okay. Innocent bystanders. Bystanders. Deny involvement all you like, you're still in the thick of it. I like the beginning of it. Of the story so far.
Please, follow the officer outside and leave your contact details before you go.
Such crowd file. The such crowd file out like penned sheep, bleating and chattering with each
I doubt
step.
I'll get any sleep tonight after that sight.
I told you we shouldn't have come. Nothing good ever comes of fortune telling.
What could explain all that? Hysteria? A disease, perhaps? It's possible. You know, Fabio and Franco told me their neighbors started ranting about fighting alongside Cardinal Richelieu. Next thing you know, the man's leapt out the window riding a broom. Still in the hospital, I hear.
But remember what she said earlier? Maybe what she saw was her own killer.
You mean the beasts of Gévaudan?
Here, and a trace of hidden excitement creeps onto every guest's face. The century-old legend casts its terrifying shadow once again.
Monsieur Dom, we will begin our investigation immediately. In the meantime, we ask that you not spread any rumors. There's no cause for panic as of now.
Did she just die? Murmurs fade, but the officer's words have done little to calm them. The crowd disperses, leaving behind a few key witnesses.
This isn't going to get pinned on me, is it? I didn't even touch her. You'll testify for me, won't you, Felicien? Felicien?
Damn, did she leave? Okay, well, Adele turns her back to find her employer pacing around the corpse, eyes gleaming with
Our
curiosity.
so-called prophet failed to see her own demise. Well, if this isn't an interesting twist.
So she did die.
What are you doing? Get over here before they scold you for disturbing a crime scene.
Did she have like a heart attack? She sighs inwardly at her employer's whims, relieved the nearby officer isn't paying attention.
Not these beasts of Gévaudan again.
Again? What do you mean, Benjamin?
Benjamin? She's fortunate to have found a familiar face among the arriving officers.
It's just a rumor and a wild one at that. Yet somehow it's spread to every corner of Paris.
I like how they pronounce Paris. In French, they call it Betty. Damn, I need to learn French, man. Japanese, French, and I need to like, solidify my Spanish as well. After that, I could go from there, but I need to like, those are like my three I want to like learn. Maybe like the fourth one would be Chinese.
There have been a number of sightings of these so-called beasts. But by the time we arrive at the scene, there isn't so much as a trace left of them. Not even a hair.
That was a good movie. Wait, what did you see again? What, Superman? Or what did you see?
The whole world's gone mad. Street crime is on the rise. In the last case, we asked you for help with identification on... Well, that was completely...
Yeah, you saw Superman? Yeah, that was pretty good. Glad you liked it. The world's gone mad. Street crime is on the rise. In the last case, we asked you for help with identification. Well, that was completely... Put his hand to his temple, giving it a soft rub.
As if we don't have enough to deal with. Half the city's on strike, and every day there's some new trouble. Whether from the factories or out on the streets. I envy you, Adele. How simple it must be to sit behind the wheel all day and show visitors around.
Well, it comes with its own set of problems.
Bill glances toward Felicienne. She seems to have lost interest in the corpse and is now intent on examining a chair in the corner.
Knew you'd say that.
The officer pulls out a notebook and pen. When he looks up again, he adopts his best attempt at a professional tone.
Allons-y. There are some questions we need you to answer. You know how these things go. I trust you know this is strictly procedure. You were the person closest to the victim at the time of death. So please, Adele, answer with care.
Allez-y. Ask away, officer.
Damn, she actually just died. She had like a heart attack? Or like... the beast she saw cursed her or something? Evidence has been cleared away. The coroner examines the body with visible concern. The diviner's death is gruesome indeed.
Blue lips, dilated pupils, clenched fists, and a stiffened spine. The coroner will have his say, I'm sure. But it looks like extreme shock to me.
Extreme shock? But...
What were the circumstances of the event? Anything unusual?
the madame offered to read my fate, but halfway through she started acting strange, staring at me and mumbling things. She said something about a beast and then collapsed to the floor.
So she was reading your fortune, saw a beast of Gévaudan, and it... what? Scared her to death?
It sounds ridiculous, I know, Benjamin. But it's what I saw.
They exchange a glance. Officer's pen hesitates, weighing how much of the madness is worth writing down. Finally, he closes the notebook with a resigned look.
D'accord. Thanks for your help, Adele. I suppose it's about time we tied all these cases concerning the beast together. But it's strange, no? How could creatures from a folktale more than a century old be doing all this here and now? This has to be more than a passing fad. Paris, hell, the entire country, has been gripped by all sorts of rumors. The streets are growing more volatile by the day.
You're right. There are always people who will try to take advantage of these situations. Like this poor fortune teller. I bet she heard some tales about my family and thought she could scam me with a sensational prophecy about my not-so-rosy fate.
Doomed to die on a quest for hidden jewels. Seems the Madame didn't know that you're the furthest thing from a treasure hunter. It's hardly a secret that the Taverniers have a habit of meeting an unfortunate end.
Far from it. Which is why I didn't believe her for a moment. The Tavernier curse? Please. It's just a story made up to dramatize the legends of my ancestors. From my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, who
That's a
died
lot of
after
greats.
bringing the French blue from India, down to my great-grandfather, who died chasing jewelry stolen from France during the Revolution. Call it a curse if you like, a mystical power, fate, coincidence, whatever the words. The plain and dull truth is that hunting jewels is a dangerous line of work, no?
Yeah.
That it is. While we're on the topic, how are your parents doing? I recall you said they were still in the family business.
Out on some quest again. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to where they are now. They move around so often. But they have sent letters. Living life to the fullest, as far as I can tell.
The officer excels in relief.
Glad to hear it.
Great, great, great,
Maybe I should
great.
envy them instead. Traveling the world like that, much better than being stuck in a police station. And you? Don't you ever think of joining them on the hunt?
My parents and I are different, to say the least. I don't share their obsession with shiny stones. A simple, comfortable life. That's all I want. No glittering ambitions, no fancy things. Just a job that pays the bills, fills my belly, and lets me get a good night's sleep at the end of the day. Why anyone would want to think so hard every day is beyond me. In fact, this job was the first thing I saw when I opened the advertisements page. Why not? I thought. Suits me better than treasure seeking ever will.
I would expect nothing less.
He nods and slips the notebook back into his pocket.
Va bien. I believe we have all we need from you. Please, don't worry, Adele. I see neither motive nor means for you to do her harm. You're all clear. But we'll get in touch if we need anything else. Oh, forgive me. Another question. Was there anything else that seemed suspicious? Anything that stood out to you?
No, nothing really.
Yeah, barrel sitting in the corner.
Oh, wait. There was a woman. I don't know if she's involved, but there was something odd about her. It happened so fast, but still, while everyone else was too stunned to do anything, she sat there and smiled.
She smiled. Do you recall what this woman looked like?
Zell recounts the events as they happened. After hearing her out, the officer's professional demeanor cracks a little.
That's Madame Beryl Boaniche. Couldn't be anyone else. On the Crystal Parlor on Rue de la Paix. She's a diviner too. She's the one who reported the case to us. Our officers have already spoken with her.
Oh.
She reported the case?
Murder, murder, red rum. Which drug will I end up dead from? Let me see. What is this? A masquerade ball is taking place a month Martre? It looks a clear. It lacks a clear theme, but a mask is required for entry, so you pick up an enamel mask adorned with multicolored feathers, a lifelike paper mask painted to match your face. That sounds kind of creepy. Rough wooden mask carved with totem motifs. Polished silver mask with a polite smile. Let's get the silver one. Everyone must appear proper? Wait, what? Able after completing all subconscious tests. Okay. Encounter etiquette. Ever try telling a curious creature not to knock your cup off the table? Damn. Insight 1, level 5. Encounter etiquette. Inside the taxi. I need to get another napkin. The engine starts, turning into a rhythmic patter. I think after this I'll get a napkin. Another one. Turning into a rhythmic patter as the black taxi moves forward. A chime sways in the taxi. A gift from her parents.
Well, I suppose that's that. No mysterious murderer, just another diviner. Benjamin said they spoke to her already and cleared her of any suspicion.
Cleared? I wouldn't be so quick to believe that. Beryl Buaniche. She hides herself well, that one.
Does she? Passenger pops a pastry into her mouth, chewing with a mix of irritation and thought.
Do you know her, madame?
Adele glances over in surprise. She's never seen Felicienne look so displeased.
This box is empty. Was that the last macaron?
I guess so, huh?
Of course not. I got another box, just for you.
Oh, those look good. She maintains an absolute sense of professionalism while taking out a neatly wrapped box from beside her seat.
It seems my expectations have been surpassed, low as they were. C'est tellement délicieux.
Delicio. Wait, how does she say that?
I must say, you seem to really have a sweet tooth.
How does she say that?
C'est tellement délicieux.
Delicio? Wait, what?
C'est tellement délicieux.
Delicio? The soft crunch of Felicienne biting into a pastry makes Adele strangely tense. She grips the wheel, forcing herself to focus on the road ahead.
So, Beryl Buaniche, where is she now? Did your little policeman say anything?
He said she's running a crystal parlor on Rue de la Paix.
Turn around. I should like to pay her a visit.
Wait, what? Familiar commanding tone comes from the passenger seat. Fortunately, by now, Adele has learned how to handle it.
Now?
Interesting.
I don't know, Felicienne. It's nearly the end of the day. I'm meeting a friend tonight. I told you that.
Then you can tell your friend to meet you at Rue de la Paix.
Wow. Sharp glare follows the words, audible without even looking at her.
I'll double your pay for the evening. Turn us around. Take whichever route you like, but... fine. Triple? No? 10 times then.
10 times?
10 times?
That's pretty good, man. Knowing me, if I was like in that situation, I'd take the double instead. I wouldn't be a dickhead and take that 10 times, huh? That's tempting, though. Adele struggles against the temptation, but weighs it against what she read in the pamphlets the strikers been passing around. Don't be swayed by money alone. Workers need rest.
No, Felician. I really can't. Celia's always busy these days. I barely get to see her. She's all wrapped up in this parapsychology thing. I haven't seen her in so long. I don't want to cancel on her. We'll go to Rue de la Paix tomorrow. I promise.
You live a terribly tedious life, Adele Tavernier.
Felician narrows her eyes with acute displeasure. Before she can speak, she jerks forward from the passenger seat.
Wait! Look! That's her!
What? Who?
Very
Beryl.
bullish! Just there! Turn! Now!
Let go! I can turn the wheel my... Ugh.
Damn, you're gonna pay for that car. Adele's car skids in a long arc before finally stopping while the oncoming vehicle veers into a streetlight.
Have you lost your mind?
The driver climbs out, furious, pointing at Adele as his shouting makes the windows rattle.
I'm speaking to you! Out of the car, now!
What are you staring at? You heard the man. Get out!
We'll settle this later.
Pushing over the door, Adele silently praises her own quick reflexes. The crash isn't too severe. Is this her vehicle? There's no sign of anyone like Beryl Buenish on the street. The whole thing just feels like another stroke of bad luck on the drive home.
What was she thinking? Ugh, grabbing the wheel like that. Never imagined my first crash would be like this.
Let me see. She rubs her forehead and steels herself to face the fuming young man nearby.
I'm terribly sorry, monsieur. I was distracted.
Sorry? Do you even have the slightest clue what sort of damage you've caused? We can't afford to lose time here. The nation is calling to us.
Agitated driver. He slams his fist against his own car. The already dented truck lets out a hollow, miserable groan as the crowd thickens.
Huh? The nation? Is that a strike slogan? Or do you mean you have urgent business to tend to?
Our one true leader has returned. The Emperor has landed at Gulf Juan. He will bring glory to France once more. He's riding to Paris with only a few hundred soldiers at his side. Our Emperor is too distant from his people. We must go to him.
The Emperor? Gulf Juan? What on earth are you talking about?
The man's stern face makes it clear he isn't joking. Adele stares at him, at a loss for words. But her silence seems to be taken another way.
Oh, I see. You've sided with the Bourbons, haven't you? You're another one of the King's stooges.
What?
The son of Austerlitz calls to me. I will not be stopped.
Oh, is this where we fight? That's funny. Damn, Beryl's gonna use all her dynamo and like... Actually, we can't even test her. Gosh dang it, dude. Well, we could test out lingering. I don't even have a Psy cube yet. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. Just in case it's only gonna allow 3 characters.
Many streams are converging in this place.
Actually, it allows 4. Oh, Rick, what did it say? No, I missed it. Hey, I'm free of Paris. I'm a free woman of Paris too. I'm on your side. Lies. You're nothing but a lapdog of the aristocracy, a blight on our society, a parasite to all of France. I think you need to calm down, Monsieur. What is the play here? Okay, this is the first time playing her. Which one is like follow-up attack? Is it this one? Or yeah, extra action? What is this one? Actively cast attacks, inflict halo, does additional mental damage? High-ranked incantation attacks, inflict halo. Oh, this is for rank up. Oh, it just doubles it, I see. Is it good to, like, go double? I think I'm gonna just do double blue. Where's my camera? It's still up there, right? Well, I think if I hit the guy, he's gonna die in like one hit, right? One target attack does 200% mental damage when attacking if the target has less than 28 stacks of Halo, or there's only one target present and inflict 4 stacks of Halo. There is one target, yeah. And this is the other one, right? Self buff, gain 3 stacks of vision. Where does it show vision? Accumulation of count of lingering glow required to cast Destined Doom is reduced by 50. Minus 1 stack upon casting Destined Doom.
Comme l'a scellé le destin. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. What I'm good at!
This is what I'll do.
It is here. Dérive dans le... Just another shift.
The tremors of fate.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
She left!
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Let me be! I must go to the Emperor!
Monsieur, calm yourself. Someone help me, please.
With help from the bystanders, Adele manages to pull the driver down from the roof, though the commotion draws even more onlookers.
Aye, aye, aye. Another poor fellow lost in delusion.
I say that... Okay, I used to say that all the time. Aye, aye, aye. Actually, I probably don't say it as much anymore, but I used to say that all the time.
Careful, don't get too close. He's talking gibberish. The 100 days ended over 100 years ago.
Please, someone, get him to the hospital. He needs help.
The 100 days ended over 100 years ago. What, the 100... Oh, never mind.
Does anyone know this man? I really need to go. I have to see someone.
She looks at it, her scratched up car and the indifferent lady inside, feeling a twinge of helplessness. Just as the crowd parts as several men in scholarly attire push their way forward.
Vincent, my God! I'm terribly sorry for all the trouble he's caused, mademoiselle. He's my student. Please, allow me to cover the damages. Would you mind leaving me your address? I'll take care of the rest.
And in his 40s, finally makes it through, wiping sweat from his brow with a handkerchief, his face full of apology. Several young people follow behind him, students led by a girl Adele immediately recognizes.
Celia!
Adele? Goodness, are you hurt?
She rushes over, checking that Adele and the driver are safe before stepping back and introducing the others.
This is Professor Rosso, the one I told you about. Professor, this is my friend Adele.
He's who I was going to see this
Rasu?
evening.
Oh. Celia finishes her introductions. Wheelia? Monsters Inc. Celia finishes her introductions, patting her friend's shoulder in relief.
Thank goodness you stopped him, Adele. Who knows what might have happened otherwise?
Yes, yes, you acted both quickly and rightly, mademoiselle.
Thanks for the unexpected thanks. Adele scratches her head, trying to shift the topic back to the still babbling driver.
What's wrong with him?
It's a long story. He's been acting strange for weeks. So, when he didn't turn up this morning, we went to his home to check on him. The door was open and it was a total mess.
Poor boy, such potential. But then, perhaps I pushed him too hard.
The man cuts Celia off, shaking his head, guilt written all over his face.
I shan't keep you, ladies. Celia, go with your friend. I'll deal with all this.
But
Please, Celia, put this behind you and enjoy your evening. But be sure to join me for tomorrow's field work.
She glances at Adele, then accepts her teacher's offer. After helping the poor man away, the crowd gradually disperses as night falls over the street.
how's your car? I know the professor said he'd cover it.
Come
It's
on.
completely
Just a bit of
ruined!
bumper. It was a bit of a fright, but I'm fine now.
Ah, wait! Sorry, Celia, I need to...
The whirlwind of events leaves Adele dizzy. She finally regains her senses and runs toward her. How the... Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. I do not know how to pronounce this. Let me see. Let me actually look it up. Peugeot. Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew I was like butchering that. Okay. The whirlwind of events leaves Adele dizzy. She finally regains her senses and runs toward her Peugeot 201 parked nearby.
Felicienne's still in the car? I'll have to take her back to the hotel. She's not going to be happy after I left her like that. Felicienne? Huh?
She gone? What does it say? Demer Rue de la Paix? Passenger seat is vacant, replaced by a line of bright red words scrawled across the window. Tomorrow, Rue de la Paix.
Oh no. Is that lipstick?
Adele pulls out a handkerchief to wipe the writing from the glass, but despite her scrubbing, barely fades.
First, she grabs the wheel, crashing my car, might I add. And then she has the cheek to scribble on the window. She's paying for a foot clean, I swear it.
Are you certain you're all right?
Friend walks over, peeking curiously through the window. Adele waves it off, refusing to let this small accident ruin their long-awaited dinner.
I'm fine. So, shall we eat at that spot near the Seine again? Or are you feeling adventurous tonight? You said you couldn't stand the campus cafes anymore. So tonight, ma chérie, you choose the food.
Really? I suppose if I could have anything. You know, what I'm really missing is some good home cooking.
Home cooking. She starts counting on her fingers, reciting a whole list of dishes.
Onion soup, gratin dauphinoise, maybe a bit of cheese for a small fondue.
Some roast beef, some chicken, and pizza.
Oh, and I just bought a bottle of cider. What do you think? You simply have to come over and see my place now. I cleaned the whole thing. Balcony too. I came over to ask you for help, but you weren't home.
Home cooking it is. Hop in.
Perfect sync. The two circle to opposite sides of the. Oh my god! I already forgot how to. How do you pronounce this again? Oh my. I'm. Peugeot 201 and open the doors at once.
Buckle
Peugeot.
up to hum.
Peugeot. It's going by pretty quickly. Okay, let's choose this one. Before shop window on the Champs Elysees, you stop for a long time, so long you don't notice the sky changing. What you're staring at is smoking pipe cut clean in half. Before shop window on the a Klein blue gown flowing with black liquid. Wow. A restored illustration of ancient critters. An astronomical clock with its hands reversed. I'll just choose this black. You have to admit its impeccable taste.
I was running a crystal parlor in Paris back then.
Betty.
People came for all sorts of products. From ordinary crystal ornaments to the enchanted ones. I had them all. I recognized a few of my customers in your suitcase, but many came seeking something I never put on the shelf. Prophecy.
I can imagine. Who wouldn't want to know their future? So you told prophecies to them.
I am afraid that was never an option for me. I could never put a price on it. Whether one knows about the future or not, their fate remains unchanged. A prophecy to fate is like a title to a book, and no bookseller should charge for the title alone. So, I only offered the gift of prophecy to those who did not come seeking it. To my surprise, it did something unexpected for my business. Word spread, and I recovered my investment soon enough.
I'm not surprised.
Nor was I. Few things in life have ever surprised me, and this was much the same.
Okay, we barely did 3 of them, but I need to take a quick break to check on the family and my dog. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry, this stream I've literally just been gone for so long. I just keep. I have to clean, I have to go check on the dog, I have to take the dogs out, it's constant, man. Oh yeah, I see 2 XKOs on the console. Nice. I'm still down to, like, try to get to, like, mission 10. But FYI, I might have to... There's a high possibility I'm gonna have to take the dog to the doctor. In the morning. We're gonna see. He's fine right now. He's been having food. He's been having his food and he's been having the Pedialyte. So yeah. Okay. Okay, let's continue again. I got my napkin. I still have my spaghetti here. Unconscious hunting. At any given time, somewhere, somehow, someone is dreaming. Still have a little bit to go. We're gonna try to get to, like, 10. At least halfway. I'm assuming it's halfway. About halfway. Interrogation room, Vigil's Bureau.
The Tavernier curse. Every member of your family is destined to hunt endlessly for treasure until they meet their end. Pass through blood relation, usually to the relative closest to them. You don't believe in this so-called curse, do you, Miss Tavernier? Or should I call you Broom?
The interview room is coldly silent except the faint whir of the recording camera. Every word of the young woman's statement is captured by the microphone, preserved as cold signals on magnetic tape.
Given how things have turned out, it isn't as easy as a yes or no. Don't you think?
There's a helpless smile looking down at her palms.
Say it is true. Then what of it? We're all going to die, no? One day I'll die searching for treasure. But before then, I'll live as I see fit. I don't plan on wasting away my days in fear.
Pauses briefly.
The ending may be written, but that doesn't mean I want to follow the story word for word. That's what I told Sissy as we were driving to her place. And now, looking back, maybe that's when it all began.
Cecilia's home.
So good. This gratin is the best. How'd you get so much flavor out of a simple potato?
You like it then? It's just ordinary home cooking, really. Maybe it's finally time you started doing it yourself.
Well, Papa didn't exactly teach me much in the art. He'd just pop open a tin can and say, "Be grateful. When you're in the jungle, this is a luxury." But he never took me to the jungle. He never even let me leave Paris. I still haven't been anywhere.
Celia smiles and shakes her head. She grabs the empty plate to scoop her friend another serving of potatoes.
You can only blame yourself, Adele. You were the one adamant about not becoming a hunter.
Of course, because I don't want my life planned out like a stage play. And don't pretend you didn't have a part in this. You're the one who picked the page number in the advertisements.
Celia can't argue, so that she pours 2 more spoonfuls of stew over the mash, stacking it high into a little mountain and sliding it in front of Adele.
Sharp as ever. Since we're on the subject, how is work going? Any interesting fairs lately?
There was one thing. Not sure if I would call it interesting, though. Peculiar, perhaps?
She bites down on her spoon, trying to recall the scene from earlier. The diviner's expression is still vivid in her mind.
I was at a diviner's salon, and the host... I don't know, I think she was trying to scam me. She started rambling about all these strange things that would happen. Things that sounded a lot like the Tavernier curse. And then she... well... she died.
Died?
Damn. Celia's eyes widen, her fork clinking unconsciously against the plate.
Then the police came, and I suppose the case is still under investigation. Anyway, You know what I think of those diviners. They're not exactly people you should take seriously.
Then why were you there?
Not by choice, that's for certain. One of my clients was interested, Madame Felicienne. She always gets these sudden whims and insists on having everything done just as she pleases. I wouldn't have crashed my car if she hadn't... Bah, forget it.
How's university life?
Celia doesn't answer Adele's question. Instead, she catches on to her words.
She's a long-term client, then. Can't say you've mentioned her before. Or maybe I've been spending too much time on campus, n'est-ce pas?
What do you think? I swear, this little one might forget you completely if you spend any more time hidden away in your books.
Damn, it's breathing fire on her. Tiny creature on Adele's shoulder lets out something like a protest, prompting Celia to playfully pat its head.
Oh, I know better than that. This sweet little thing was summoned by your family's incantation. As long as you remember, he remembers. Such a fascinating creature, the tutelary. He sees every corner of your psyche, memory and sensation, even your unconscious thoughts.
Here comes Cici with another one of her academic lectures. Is this what you're studying these days?
Yes. Professor Rozo has found new inspiration in a Swiss psychologist's theories. He's pushing for some new breakthrough. The whole research team's working on it. We've already seen some early progress.
That, collecting brain thing?
Collective unconscious.
Oh. The way she collecting brain thing, she made it seem like, you know, they were collecting brains. She adjusts her glasses with academic rigor and opens her notebook. Her poor student senses trouble.
D'accord, d'accord. I won't forget it again.
Says the one who invents a new name for it every time. But it's even more complex than you think, Adele, and very important. It may even help us make Paris a better city.
Paris.
Imagine the minds of people like islands, each floating on their own, and the collective unconscious as the water that links them all. This is Jung's idea of the collective unconscious, a psychic space shared by all of humanity. Human aggression, whether it be war, class conflict, or tensions between humans and arcanists, has always been a constant. It's like the tides affecting the shared ocean between us. We build on our islands, but inevitably the tide will reclaim them.
The eager scholar closes her notes, fixing Adele with an expectant look, waiting for her response.
Maybe this guy's onto something. We're all fighting for our place in these troubled times. But I don't understand what's unconscious about it. Are you saying that deep down we're all war-hungry maniacs?
Certainly not. But we are all under the influence of this collective mind. That's why the same conflicts happen again and again, in all times, in all places, and to all people. We can't force back the tide, but what if we found a new way to change the ocean itself? Fill it with a new nature, one of peace and equality. Even one tiny drop of new thought could make a world of difference. What we're trying to do is find some way to practically influence the collective unconscious, to create real and lasting change for everyone. I believe, truly I believe, it could do more to save us than any law or reform ever could.
Adele scratches her head. She has no such lofty ambitions, nor any intention of changing anyone.
So you want to control everyone's minds?
Oh god.
What? No, We still want people to think for themselves. We just want to change how they think. If we can plant a more hopeful vision into the collective unconscious, we could sow the seeds for a better future for all. Like how Victor Hugo wrote his dreams into his books, and they reached every reader in France. Only we're doing it in a more controlled, systematic way than simply telling stories.
What about Vincent? He seems the furthest thing from control. Loyalty to l'Empereur aside. Are you sure this research is safe?
Truthfully, I wouldn't say it's entirely without risk. The collective unconscious is a sea of primordial images formed into cultural motifs and symbols. The more popular that symbol is, or the more often a theme occurs across cultures, the more powerful it's said to be in our collective unconscious. Take Napoleon, our conquering hero king and cultural symbol. Vincent? Well, he's always admired him, so perhaps that made him more susceptible. We're working in the mind, so it's understandable that there might be some unforeseen effects. I fear Vincent may not be the last to suffer like this until we find a safer way to proceed.
Popular symbols, recurring themes, mental distress.
Yeah, I love the accent, like the French accent. Adele pauses as a thought strikes her.
They have awakened from their centuries-long slumber, bringing torment upon us. We have called them forth. We have set loose this horror.
Like the beasts of Gévaudan?
She repeats what she heard back at the divination salon.
That old legend. But why would the beasts of Gévaudan be... Wait, you might actually be onto something. As the rumors about the beasts have spread, it has gained a new identity in our collective unconsciousness, planting the seeds of terror inside just about everyone. Formidable!
Ren leaps up from the table, dives for her notebook, and starts scribbling frantically.
Merci, Adele. You truly are my very own academic muse. I must take another visit to the Danse Macabre mural. It may play a part in all of this. I'll buy you one of those good luck necklaces when I publish my paper.
Then you'd better make sure it's chic. I'll want to wear it every day.
When it comes to her research, her friend's enthusiasm is irrepressible. Adele has long since grown used to it.
So, what comes next?
It's only a thought for now. One I must keep to myself. But you'll be the first to know when it's confirmed. I swear, you, and indeed the whole world, will be you know...
Oops.
And please don't laugh. Sometimes I feel like an adventurer too. Hunting for hidden treasures with my pen and paper. I suppose what I do isn't all too different from your parents after all. Do excuse, Adele. That was inconsiderate of me. I got carried away.
You can find better role models than my parents, Lia. I got another letter from them the other day. C'est toujours pareil. A mind sure to bring amazing profits and something about a mural.
So you do read their letters. They sound exciting, don't you think? You know how much I love adventure stories.
Ren's sudden burst of energy makes Adele both amused and helpless.
That you do. Sometimes I think you're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be.
I suppose I have always thought of you as a sister. Anyway, enough about that. Where are you taking your client tomorrow?
To Rue de la Paix. There's a crystal parlor we're going to visit.
Because of what that diviner told you? You must be the master of your own will, Adele. Don't let your subconscious make all the decisions.
Whatever you say, Madame Professeur.
I mean it. So many things in life are stirred up from the depths of our minds.
Oh. There's never an end to the things old friends have to say. They talk until the stars have claimed the night sky. That's literally what I do, right?
Si, dis-moi. Tu crois vraiment au destin? Sisi? Syria?
Friend drifts off to sleep, wandering into some dream not yet connected to Adele's in that sea of collective unconscious.
Bonne nuit, cher ami. Que demain nous porte chance à toutes les deux.
Aw.
And it was on the following day that you paid a visit to Beryl Boanish's Parlor of Crystals?
Correct.
And there, you have another, what did you call it? Unusual divination.
Beryl Boanish had foreseen my visit long before I arrived, just as she had foreseen all that came afterward.
Oh. Sheesh. What is this? The results reflect the opinion of the majority, but does truth belong instead of with the few? Oh, you could click it from here now. Little stars. What? And you could zoom in and out like that? This is really cool, actually. Petty. How do I go back? Light that illuminates all. It burns so bright that its radiance evaporates everything, including your ego. Okay. I'm eating super slow right now. I didn't think I was gonna have another meal right after I just had another meal. Dizzying crowd has filled Place Vendome, flowing in from every direction. The young driver leans against her car door, kicking a small stone while watching the passerby.
Tomorrow? She never said the time. She's not planning to keep me waiting until the evening, is she? Or has she already gone in?
She turns her head. The ornate, carved door of the parlor of crystals is shut and shuttered, just as it was a few hours ago.
Should I knock again? Someone must be in at this hour. Bonjour!
This time the door opens at the very moment she knocks. But once it does, all she can see is the dim corridor ahead.
Ah, finally. Perhaps they didn't hear me knocking before? Hello? Right. I suppose I'll just let myself in.
Steps inside, but the very instant her foot touches the floor, the last trace of light vanishes. No. Tiny Dragon's flame barely lights the way, its tail swishing weakly.
They could at least leave a light on for the customers. Hello? Anyone here? I think my friend arrived before me. She's about this tall, just enough to always be looking down her nose at you.
Adele reaches out along the wall, feeling her way forward from memory.
What is it, Fufu?
I was gonna say, how do you pronounce her name? It sounds like it's pronounced Fufu. On the dragon's upward gaze, she spots a few faint, translucent figures with pointed ears. Oh, goodness.
Sprites, of course. Where else would they be, if not in a diviner's
I was gonna
parlor?
say, I recognize those
Let me be clear.
creatures.
I don't care what kind of mischief you're up to in here. Just don't let it involve me.
Are we gonna attack them? Fight them? Plant? I could use a rank up team.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
To the left.
Guess it doesn't matter, right?
To the three-headed listener. To the right. Even to the three-headed listener.
Guns loaded.
This'll help. This moment. Written in melody. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Don't waste my time.
It lived!
Please, don't let go of me.
Sprites shriek, batting at the harmless flames, licking their bodies. Even if they can't be burned, the fright is real enough.
Not so funny when joke's on you, huh? Now, lead on. Bring me to the owner of this place. Understood?
Ignoring what sounds like their tiny, frustrated protest, she follows the sprites to a door. Each one of them slipping inside ahead of her through the glowing crack. She pushes it wide open. That's a big-ass crystal. Parlor of crystals. The room looks as if it were woven from a million scattered threads of light. The thought crosses Adele's mind as she takes in the transparent, shimmering crystals around her, the reflections gilding the dust in the air. Here, every breath she takes seems to take in some of the shimmering light, almost like she is devouring the very spirit of the crystals.
How pretty. Never seen a parlor quite like this. The way these crystals are displayed, it feels like they're not meant for sale or for exhibition.
Breathe as softly and shallowly as she can, attempting to blend into the light.
Is it the lighting that's giving them such an otherworldly glow? Or maybe...
Perhaps you are thinking of the Sephiroth. When captured, they may be manifested through crystals.
Oh. Miss Beryl. The voice echoes from afar, bright, clear, like the sound of gentle tapping on a...
Some believe it is through these Sephiroth that the Creator
glass
formed their
pane.
world. Without them, the divinity is incomplete. The 10 Sephiroth, the astral light, the flames of the fire which burned in the bush, the glowing stream which flows from the tree of life, the numerals, spheres, Enos, and all
Pretty.
aspects of reality.
Ah, then you must be Madame Beryl Boiniche?
Shop's owner smiles and nods. No further explanation is needed. Anyone who's seen her would know exactly who she is. She extends her hand, brushing a softly glowing pendulum with her fingertips.
Through certain objects and rituals, or by gnosis gifted at birth, we may catch a glimpse of a splendor that is not of this world. These crystals are one such object. In their reflection, we are shown the hidden secrets of the archive of imagery.
Voice soothes Adele's nerves, though it comes out so softly that she struggles to register the meaning.
Madame, did you...
I am pleased that you have made your way here, Madame Tavernier. That door was left open just for you.
Sheesh. I thought that's how the mission was gonna end, but seating room parlor of crystals. Her teacup exudes the calming floral scents of Darjeeling, and with each bite of Madeline cake, her remaining tension melts along with a buttery richness.
So I'm the first one here. I see. And you were at Madame Raymond's salon the other day to retrieve your crystals?
Indeed, I was. I have been occupied in business overseas and neglected the security of this parlor. Someone has been taking my defective crystals and pawning them off to other diviners. Few are able to detect their flaws, but minute as they are, they render them hazardous for ritual use. I must act before any further harm is done.
She looks toward Adele, her expression softer still, sweeter still, despite her words of caution.
For that, I owe you my thanks, Madame Taverny. You showed courage that day, in your words and actions.
Just Adele will do. And there's really no need to thank me. Truth be told, I probably wouldn't have interfered if the diviner hadn't tried to make a fool of me.
Those words still bother you, do they not?
No, not at all. I don't take things like that seriously, you know? After all, fate, it's just a matter of belief, isn't it?
You do not believe, yet you cannot seem to put it out of mind. Is that so?
Ha! Please, madame. You aren't about to start with the prophecies like all the others, are you?
She raises her cup again and reclines against the chair.
Forgive me. It's not that I think all diviners are liars. It's just that it's hard to believe that fate is shaped by any kind of higher power. It seems just as likely to me that most divinations are simply self-fulfilling prophecies. And whether they be from a higher power or a crystal ball, I won't let prophecies dictate my life.
Damn, spaghetti gets messy.
If I have a fate, some road I'm destined to travel, then I will first go as far as I can down every other road until it's the only option I have left. There's still so much I want to do.
But the woman only laughs, not with mocking laughter, but with something like genuine delight at her words.
Fate, dear, is a universal law, the cause and effect of all events. Just as the path of light through a crystal may be predicted to find its refraction, one road inevitably leads to another. While some believe our paths to be unpredictable, others see them as written, from beginning to end. But there is little use in searching for meaning in such a thing as fate. My reading foresaw your coming today, and here you are. The light passes through the crystal and falls as it must, as it ever was to be.
You knew I'd come? Then, what about my friend?
Yeah, where's the friend?
I saw only you.
Zut! She didn't even bother to come. What is she thinking?
Adele mumbles in confusion, but Beryl has already moved along to the next question.
You came here only to find your friend.
Well, yes, you could say that.
Beryl's eyes track away, gazing out distant and unfocused, as if she wasn't aware of the person in front of her at all.
There is something more. A question. Not about the truth of fate, but of how you might act upon it. The curse in your family, or as some may call it, the path of the Taverny. You wonder whether it is your time to walk it, do you not?
Wow. She guessed
The call
it,
must be
yeah.
answered. Walk with the wise, but beware their words. Beware the
I
taking
guess.
kiss of death. What lies below shall reflect what lies above. One shall ascend, but all must be paid. All must return. All must restore.
And she died.
How come every diviner I meet these days seems to know about that curse? Is obscure jewel lore really so popular in this city?
Adele says it was like a joke. That's how she always treats the subject. Mockery felt better to her than fear. Bear only nods in reply.
Madame Raymond foresaw the future, but she peeked too far, and for that, paid dearly.
You mean?
She still doesn't want to hear that kind of answer.
No. Please tell me you're just teasing me. You're saying that it wasn't her fear of the beast of Gévaudan that killed her, but what she saw in my future?
Please, Adele, allow me to finish.
Beryl shakes her head. Somehow, just that gesture alone is enough to lift her heart. Only for her next words to put it right back into a vice grip.
The fate she saw was not entirely yours. There is a shadow which lingers on you. In a way, it is true. You are indeed cursed.
Oh. Well, shit.
I saw doubt on Mademoiselle Brum's face. As a diviner, you encounter that look more often than people think. Some have called me a schemer, a fraud, as the Vigile Bureau did. Perhaps they are watching me even now, listening into our very conversation. Some were frightened by what I could see, but kept coming back to sate their own curiosity. Some showed nothing but disdain. Not for me, but for the very idea of a predetermined future. I admired their courage. Broom was not any of these. She was a fourth kind. One who tries to ignore the prophecy, but in doing so, only finds herself carried further into its stream.
The Vigils Bureau? What kind am I then?
An excellent question. Someone who walks between eras and through the storms. What is your view on fate? Few people can imagine the nature of your position. No more than 3, I would wager. And I wish I could say I was one of them. Alas, I am but a puppet dangling at the end of fate's thread. My limited vision cages my imagination, though I may still see a little more than most people. I cannot do as I was meant to.
Your hands are tied, is that what you're saying?
I have lived long enough to know
legs.
better than to act against fate. Though, in fact, what I would have done differs very little from what I was meant to do. What do you think? Is it perhaps fate that determined my personality? Or my personality determining my fate?
Guess it's the first one, I don't know. Midnight Café. Open only to those who haunt the hidden edges of night. Oh, that's a pretty picture.
All things carry energy, and we are much more perceptive to it than we think. Now, I would ask that you concentrate on the subtle changes around you. You will sense it. You simply need to feel.
Bien sûr, I'll try.
Tell me, Adele, which of these crystals draws you the most?
Adele stares at the tray, rows of crystals lined up neatly, dazzling to the eye. After a few steady breaths, she reaches toward the third crystal from the end of the second row.
Maybe this one.
A tea brown crystal, mysterious sacred smoke, frozen
The
within.
smoky quartz from Brazil. Very good. This crystal turns negative energy positive. It is a peace bringer, a banisher of the dangers that trouble one's soul. Now, close your eyes.
What was that?
Cette porte, cet entour révèle les séphirotes.
Keep your breath steady and look into the darkness. Search for the light.
I see it. Only a soft glow. But it's there.
Take it.
How? Do I make it come to me? Or should I go towards it?
Consciousness sinks or folds inward. Everything flows through her mind, pours back into her body, then bursts outward again.
Adele, come on, wake up! Wake up! Good heavens, how do you live like this?
She stands holding her head. The figure before her reaches out and flicks her forehead in anger.
Huh? Good morning, I think you meant to say. I've been looking all over for you, and here you are napping like a pampered cat. You certainly know how to enjoy yourself, don't you? Abandoning me to take a doze in this cushy parlor. Felicien?
Where were you? I was waiting in the street for hours. You never turned up, so I had to... Where's Madame Boiniche? Perrine? She...
Words tumble on her tongue but refuse to form a sentence.
Still dreaming? Look around you. The parlor's already closed.
Adele scans the room. They're the only ones there.
You'd likely have woken up behind bars for trespassing if I hadn't come to collect you. Quelle honte. This place seems more tedious than I thought. Come on, get up. We still have time to look elsewhere.
Oh, of course. I'll fetch the car. It's by the back door.
No, not the car. I'd rather not get into that death trap for a while.
Felician walks straight through the corridor, pushes open the main door, and takes Adele back into the street. The night is pitch black and silent. The wide square and ever-lively riverbank are strangely deserted.
The street's totally empty. Where is everyone? Is there a curfew that I didn't know of? The street lamps are off. Huh. I don't even see lights on in any windows.
What is wrong with you? Heaven's sake, it's a good thing I didn't let you behind the wheel. Look, is that not a light right over there?
The bright cafe glows amid the empty darkness. Clusters of flowers hang around its name, so thick they almost swallow the sign.
Is that Café de Flore? Do they really stay open so late? I suppose I've never checked.
I'm starving. Go see if they have any food. I'll wait outside.
Okay. Nudges Adele forward. The glass door swings open and bright light spills out into the street. What in the world is happening? Even this late, the cafe is near to bursting with life. Adele walks toward the counter, wondering who these patrons might be. Some left blank art group. What? Might be some left blank bank art group or theater folk fresh from rehearsal.
As I was saying, Georges Bataille is looking for executioners for his secret society. Executioners, that's right. Every one of the members would rather be sacrificed in the rituals than be the one to swing the axe.
Who would have thought? The norm breakers can't even bring themselves to commit violence. Is it a mercy or just selfish martyrdom?
Did you
see the last performance at the Théâtre de Ganguinel? Jack Chauvin has been the worst director I've ever seen. He ruined all the gory scenes with his so-called theatrics. This self-absorbed man. It's hardly a theater anymore, more like a circus.
I wanted to gasp at the sight of shattered bones and slit throat, not from sheer disappointment. Honestly, I miss dear Paula Maxa. Every death she brought to the stage was impeccable.
Mademoiselle, I must confess I'm confused.
What the heck is she doing there?
Into existence. If everyone believes it exists.
What the heck is this, like a mandrake down here, and this is a guy with a fish head?
In a manner of speaking, yes. According to the studies we've been conducting, the answer may be hidden in our collective imagination.
Celia!
And then cuts through the air like a blade, slicing the animated canvas around them apart. Every sound in the hall vanishes, leaving only the scrape of her heels retreating against the floor. Ah, she's looking over there too. All the customers turn toward her in unison, motionless, eyes locked on the intruder.
Adele! What a surprise! I thought you had no interest in my studies.
Her friend slinks over to her. Adele holds a dumbfounded stare, completely unsure of what she's seen. Fixes on the darkness, writhing behind Celia's back. The outlines of the customers melt away, replaced by fangs and fur.
You look pale. Come, sit with us and have a bite to eat. It won't take long.
Wait a minute, this guy over here has a pointy hat. What the heck? I didn't see how it looked before the darkness, but... Bill grabs her friend's wrist, yanking her close as they sprint for the glass door behind them.
We need to go. Celia.
You're hurting me. What's going on? Adele!
Alice is back. Their faces are no longer recognizable. Mounds of dark flesh melt into a filthy, oozing slurry that drips into the surrounding dark. What's left of their human parts peel away, and a ghostly fire drifts upward around them. Bro. Can I do lingering glow now? I still need what's her face's Psych Cube is sold. Her new one. I can't forget about that.
Comme l'a scellé le destin.
It is here. Just another shift, what I'm good at.
The tremors of fate.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère. These sheets are my wings.
Hmm? Oh, that's...
I can hear it.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes comme l'a scellé le destin.
Yes, what I'm good at. Oh, this relents.
The curtain has fallen.
What the heck is going on?
Merde. The car. It's still in the alley. Celia, stay close.
I cannot unhear. I hear the name Celia, and I instantly think of the tentacle monster, like Mike Wazowski's girlfriend's name, Celia Willia. I literally just cannot unhear that. It's the first thing that comes to my mind. Celia Willia. Damn it, the car is still in the alley. Celia, stay close.
Run!
She bursts through the door. The streets are empty. Adele finds herself actually hoping that Felicienne stuck to her stubborn ways. And she's already long gone. Oh. This is the beast. What the heck? Beast of Gevaudan. Gevaudan.
Go on ahead, Celia.
Tries to turn, intending to buy Celia a few more seconds to escape. But the roar of an engine drowns out even the beast howl.
You... Wait, shouldn't you be in the hospital? You can explain later. Celia, get in the car.
She yanks the car door open, shoves the dazed Celia inside, then jumps into the back seat.
Go! Go! Hit the gas!
Sheesh. It's getting good. What is this icon? An unremarkable witness report, all rumors, whispers, and tales. Every passerby keeps a few in their pockets. Midnight whimper. A hotel security guard says he often hears a woman's sorrowful voice during his nightly rounds. But whenever he investigates, he finds no trace of anyone hiding in the hallways or rooms. What is this? Oh, I see. It may be a rare kind of awakened. Mass screening of objects is not recommended unless it makes a sound. It shouldn't right in front of you. $8,000. Sweet dreams. Yes, it's your turn now.
Are you alright?
Ren nods, catching her breath, but Adele cannot help but notice how pale she is. Far too pale beneath the yellowy glow of the street lamps.
Good. I knew you were tougher than that.
Adele exhales, leaning toward the window to see the shadows fade behind them into the night.
Even with twice the legs, they still couldn't outrun us. Monsieur Vincent, yes? We bumped into each other yesterday, remember? I appreciate the help. You came just in time. But, shouldn't you still be in a hospital bed?
Impossible n'est pas français. I was back on my feet in no time.
The driver lets out two short, rough laughs and slams on the accelerator again.
Bravo, monsieur. Glad to see you're doing well.
Adele.
Ren pats Adele's shoulder, but she doesn't notice.
Did you notice anyone waiting outside the café earlier, Vincent?
No.
Adele, please. Something feels wrong.
Adele squeezes her hand, leaning forward, closer to the driver's seat.
Those lipstick marks on your passenger window. Rude, wouldn't you say? People really need to learn where to put their lipstick these days, huh? Funny that you got the same message, in the same spot, with the same smudges. But I wiped it off yesterday. And how did it get here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they driving in her vehicle?
Or is this even real? Am I in a dream?
You're speaking nonsense, Adele. How could this not be real? Have you been sleeping all right?
Enough, Sissy. You're just a part of this nightmare like everything else.
What? Wait, let me see. Celia's eyes go wide. She's looking weaker by the moment, like a candle burning out the last of its wick. Car isn't moving forward or backward now. It seems to simply hang suspended in darkness. The dragon climbs up the seat back and leaps onto Adele's shoulder.
Le feu est purifié.
Oh? What it is? By fire, what is false is purged. Under the flames glare, the beast's fangs rip through the man's human shell. Oh. Of course. Well, the friend was right.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
You found out!
Comme l'a scellé le destin. It is here.
Just another ship, what I'm good at.
A secret revealed.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra. Get out of you.
I can hear it. Dérive dans le flot des... It is here.
Just another ship, what I'm good at.
Prey, caught in the woven net.
Beast that once was Vincent leaps out the window, his twisted form swallowed up by the abyssal night. Adele's stomach twists. In the dark, she imagines fur, fangs, something larger, hungrier, draining blood from a fallen body. It had waited, starving until now.
Adele. Adele. You...
Before she can react, her dragon's tail coils around Celia's arm. The flame flares, her heartbeat no longer.
You're really?
Celia seizes her hand.
Listen to me, Adele. I remember now. I know the truth about the Beast of Gévaudan. Manus Vindicti cracked open the archive of imagery. That's what's been causing all the disappearances and madness. They're trying to destroy Paris.
It's always Manus, dude. It's always Manus Vindicti.
Don't trust Roseau and don't come looking for me. Take this.
Something cold drops into Adele's palm. She looks down instantly, recognizing the diamond now hanging from the necklace. A brilliance like that could never be matched. It was a legend, one that should be far beyond her reach.
What? Is this the French blue? But surely this isn't the real thing.
Yet everything she knows about her ancestral trace screams at her. It's inarguable. This jewel is authentic, but it's too sudden. Who would ever believe a treasure like that could just fall into their hands?
Just take it. There's so much more I want to say, but just remember this. The archive of imagery must stay closed.
Celia forces Adele's palm closed around it.
Destroy the stone.
Wow. I knew she was still in the thing.
Des ténèbres.
The
La
barrel.
lumière.
Heavy darkness and her mind lifts. Adele looks around, her temples throbbing.
Where am I?
Take a deep breath.
Soft couch, bright crystal lamp, gentle scent of incense, a diamond in her hand. Everything exactly as it was before the cleansing ritual. Even Beryl sitting opposite, looking down at her from the very same pose she had been in before Adele closed her eyes.
Was that Was I dreaming?
Not
You
quite.
were.
You plunged into the depths of your mind and uncovered the shadow lurking within.
I saw them. The beasts of Gévaudan. At the Café de Flore. So, did we cast the beasts out of my mind then?
She freezes. Diamond in her hand had been a smoky quartz, but now...
Zut!
What color is it now?
This isn't the crystal I chose. This is the one Celia gave me. In the dream.
The blue one, the French blue.
The French blue. But how is this possible? Am I still asleep? Is this part of the dream too?
She hears her own voice trembling. Instinctively, she looks toward Beryl, the only one left who might be able to help her. But a glimmer of genuine confusion passes over Beryl's face.
You must be confused. There was no other crystal.
What?
That gem was already in your hand when you came in.
Oh? Interesting. Broom is going crazy. We're going crazy. You're about to enjoy your Mont Blanc and a rich cup of coffee when the argument at the next table gets louder. They're bothering you? Sure, but one person's view does strike you as the more reasonable one. Those who withdraw from society are running from their responsibilities. One must realize they were whole from the very beginning. A lover is part of yourself that got lost among the humankind. I've kind of thought about that too when I was little. There is no evil, only good that society... There's no evil, only good that society has yet to recognize. I'm gonna choose the third one. Oh, the romantic Claire. An unremarkable witness report. All rumors, whispers, and tales, every passerby keeps a few in their pockets. Exotic mask. A homeless man claims he saw someone in a blind alley wearing a crab mask. The person appeared well-dressed, not like someone living on the streets. The animated expression on the mask could change as though the shell itself were the person's real face. The French blue. Okay, well, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Some say history turns in an endless loop.
What did you know about Manus Vindicte at that time?
Nothing. Stack of photos slides across the table toward Adele.
Only that it was some kind of secret society that believed arcanists are superior to ordinary humans.
That's just the surface. They're responsible for so much more. Fueling conflicts, inciting wars, manipulating minds. If there's an opportunity to bring chaos, they take it. Their power extends to all corners of the world in almost every time period. The Hermetic Order...
Oops, including yours.
Acefal, and what remains of the Rosenkreuzer. Even Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud were associated with them, whether knowingly or not.
What the heck?
And it looks like you got caught up with them too. You must have encountered them in Paris.
Betty. I don't think I'm gonna ever forget how to pronounce that now. Betty. The black mirror is set down on the desk, its foggy surface reflecting her face in a blur.
Miss Tavernier, what you say next is critical. From this moment on, everything you say will be monitored by a lie detector. Do you consent?
I do.
She studies the image of herself while absentmindedly touching the back of her
You
hand.
seem confident I've encountered them, but I really have no clue how I would have any connection with them.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. This is your drawing of the diamond necklace you saw in your dream, correct?
Photos vanished, replaced by a rough pencil sketch?
Yes.
Fingertip points to the diamond pendant drawn on the paper.
You identified it as the French blue, correct?
I did.
It answers without hesitation.
French blue, said to be the most beautiful blue diamond ever. It seems whoever it ends up with meets a horrific end. First, Louis XIV suffered defeats in his final years. His son was taken by smallpox and France fell into financial ruin. Then Madame de Montespan, Nicolas Foucault, Catherine the Great, George IV of England, and Thomas Hope. I'm sure you're familiar, Miss Tavernier. After all, if it weren't for your ancestors, the diamond would never have come to France in the first place.
That's true. I grew up hearing all those stories.
Then you must also know that it's impossible for you to be in its possession.
Of course, monsieur. The French blue was recut more than 100 years ago. The biggest piece became the Hope Diamond. I doubt it retains even half its former glamour. But believe me, at that moment, it was the only conclusion I could reach.
Basically, a questioner from her side of the table. The mirror image holds still, untouched by any lie.
That diamond in my hand could only be the French blue.
Yeah. Hold on. It was recut more than 100 years ago. Biggest piece became the Hope Diamond. Ticking of the clock rises up over the silence of the room.
You have spent 3 hours studying that diamond, Adele.
Damn. The Jill expert still freezes. Frozen in place, her head tilted, the diamond in her hand lying forlorn. She has more statue than woman.
It's real.
Whatever do you mean?
No sign of forgery. Weighs around 60... 70... let's say 67 carats. And it matches the picture in my family's archives. But how? Is the Hope Diamond a fake? Has the true French blue always been in the hands of the Taverniers? C'est impossible. None of it makes any sense. None at all.
Harley sets it down, her composure breaking as she questions the diviner.
Madame Boaniche, what is the meaning of this? Are you playing tricks on me? Am I seeing illusions because of that cleansing ritual? If you insist I arrived with it, then I'm taking it back home.
Adele, I run a crystal parlor. I neither sell nor possess any such diamonds.
She's just been like... I don't know, she's been like in a trance like all her life or something, and now it's like she's barely realizing she actually has the diamond. The whole time. I don't know.
I am just as certain as you that I am not its owner.
This diamond, this French blue, it doesn't exist. It cannot exist.
And yet here it is before you. It has passed every test.
Discussion circles back to where it began. Faced with the proof before her, Jill Expert is left speechless.
I don't understand. Celia gave this to me in my dream. How could it be here, in reality? How does something from a dream become real?
Dreams often reveal truths greater than our senses allow us to see.
It remains like an island in a storm, still and unmoving as if the matter were self-evident.
The material world is a result of contraction, shattering, and reconfiguration of Pneuma on its descent through 4 primary spiritual worlds.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let me read that, hear it again. Material world is a result of contraction, shattering, and reconfiguration of Numa on its descent through 4 primary spiritual worlds.
Everything we see is a mere manifestation of its true form. If destroyed in this world, it will yet persist in the spiritual world. So long as the idea of it remains, it may return to the world of matter through an emanation of Numa. Perhaps this diamond in your hand is the idea of it, manifested for a second time.
Diviner's reasoning is flawless, but her words only leave Adele more lost.
But how? All I did was see it in a dream.
She clenches her fist, feeling the pricking of her nails, wondering if this too could be another dream, but all she feels is needless pain. I somehow was thinking that, and I already feel wrong, but I was gonna put it out there. I thought for some reason someone went through time and like got the diamond and took it to this time period for some reason. I don't know why. I'm wrong though, for sure. She clenches her fist, feeling the pricking of her nails, wondering if this too could be another dream, but all she feels is needless pain.
So if this dream made the diamond real, why only it? Why not my friend Celia? She was there too. Damn it all! It's like I'm trapped in a dream where you just know something awful is about to happen.
She groans and taps her forehead, tangling herself in the logic. In the end, a more tangible worry wins out.
Oh, this is giving me a terrible feeling. I need to find Celia. The things she said in that dream. I have to speak to her before I do anything else.
Presses down on her dragon's head before it can lunge at the diamond. A momentary respite from her growing concern.
Would she be at the campus now? Or still in the field? Maybe I should wait for her at her place.
She lets her eyes wander as she thinks, coming to a sudden realization that there's an answer hanging right in front of her.
Madame Boaniche, you couldn't do a divination to tell me where Celia is now, could you? This diamond came from her, so you can trace it back to her, right?
Can you?
I am afraid not. Though it may be a fine material for divination, it will not provide the vision you seek. If we are to find your friend, we require an item she has often used, or something dear to her.
No problem. I just need to pick something up for my place. Please, madame, would you wait here for me? I'll be back in 30 minutes at most.
Pulls up from her seat and makes for the door. The diviner smooths her skirt and rises to follow.
I am sorry, Adele, but I must close the parlor now.
Ah! Her urgency scatters into the air, leaving her with an open mouth, searching for the words to fill it.
Then
But I am willing to take a little detour on my way home. If I can be of help.
Takes Adele a moment to process that. Then she beams, springing to her feet to hold the door open for the diviner. An even better plan, she reasons.
Thank you. I mean, sorry for taking up your evening. Yes, how much do I owe you for the divination?
Think nothing of it. As I said, the door was opened just for you. Fate will see to the payment when the time is right.
$1 billion.
So, Fate is the one paying you? Not the client? So, what, you work for Fate?
I work for Fate?
Driver is startled to see her offhand remark actually made Beryl pause to think.
I have never heard anyone put it quite like that.
Showers a polite smile as she locks the parlor entrance behind her.
Let us see what your friend and my employer has in store for us.
She works for Fate. That's pretty cool. I like her. That's not badass though. Too. The Seer. city of leisure, the only people that ever seem to be busy are the operators and the police. The missing person report. Hello, yes, I need to report a missing person. My Aunt Mary, she's the youngest among the elders in our family. She's a quiet person. She's always reading poetry we don't really get. She doesn't drink and she bakes the best cakes for the kids, but now she's disappeared. Can't find her anywhere. All her belongings are gone too. Her clothes, her books, her baking supplies. Who would take all that with them? What does she look like? Oh, sure, she's small and thin, with neat, short brown hair. Ah, and she has a birthmark on her right arm. No, we don't have a photo of her. Yes, we checked every album, and I think it's strange too, but there isn't a single picture of her anywhere. She's part of our family, so I don't know why she's not in any of our group photos. Wait, what do you mean you can't help? Too many missing people with no proof they exist. What does that even mean? Jeez. The Seer. Did you hear the rule? No more talk of fate. Oh, I just broke it, didn't I? How's the poll? We fortunately got super lucky. And we got her on the free multi. I needed that, to be honest.
Celia? It's Adele. Are you home? I thought not.
That turns to the next door. Pulling a key from her
I
pocket.
live right across the hall. There must be something of hers in there.
Did you get Beryl what she got on the free 6-star? Yeah, I got Beryl, at least with the free multi from the, what the heck is this? I got Beryl from the free, summon. I didn't use my free 6-star, though. I'm saving it till Broom comes out. If I recognize a hall, there must be some of hers in there. Apartment. Her little apartment is festooned with almost as many ornaments as the parlor of crystals, just with less glitter. How about you? How's it going? Or how's the game going? Your summons and everything, or how's the patch so far?
Come on, Sissy, you must have left something here.
Uncut stones, exhibition pamphlets, city maps, sewer maps, and assortment of repair tools? Come on. Let me see. CC? How does she say it? CC?
Come on, Sissy, you must have left something here.
Along the stacks upon stacks of odds and ends, Beryl's eyes land on a framed photograph.
Ah, this is her.
Oh,
is it not?
that's cool.
The two of you seem very close.
The black and white photo of the figures feel alive. One little girl gleeful, the other so nervous she's nearly out of frame.
Almost like sisters, actually. My parents were always traveling, so her family often took care of me, making dinners, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, let me snooze all the ads for you guys. Adele answers Beryl's question as she pulls open drawer after drawer.
Looks like the quiet type, doesn't she? But she's hugely ambitious underneath it all. She's certainly set her sights higher than I ever have. Ah, come on now. When I don't need them, they're all over the place. But now... Aha! Will this do?
In the bottom drawer, she lifts out a stack of letters. Stamps are from all over the world, though the envelopes themselves look the same, each bearing a single neat missive to our daughter Adele Tavernet. Her picks one up for a closer look. The stamp's edges curl slightly, yellowed mismatched against the fresh white envelope.
Madame Boniche?
Yeah, that's how like my summons went so far, or my experience has been good with the story too. Been solid. Adele looks to her with urgency but finds a worrisome response on Beryl's face, a knowing look as if she can see right through her.
Letters. Yes. They would do nicely.
Letters? Beryl glances at the empty drawer by Adele's feet, the least conspicuous spot on a well-used desk.
It is little wonder Celia came to be like family to you, with your own so often away.
Right. Not that I mind, really. They've hardly been around since I was little.
I see. Shall we begin? Let us find this chosen family of yours.
She begins leafing through the letters, treating it as part of some quiet routine. Her eyes lose focus, but her hands keep moving, tracing every letter, searching for the invisible gleam between the lines. Finally, the light returns to her gaze.
I see her. Swallowed by the city. Sinking beneath the ground.
Jeez.
In a relic of the Great Plague. In the world below. Dancing with the dead.
Swallowed? Beneath the ground?
She frowns, first with concern and then curiosity, until she suddenly brightens.
Could it be the catacombs? Oh, of course! The Danse Macabre she talked about. It's there! She must have gone to see the mural. Ah, Celia, you never pick the easy places, do you? You had me worried, madame. The way you said it. It sounded almost like she'd passed on to the other side.
She did. I'm just kidding. Now, certain of her goal, she jolts up and heads for the apartment door, but Beryl raises her hand.
I see you there too, Adele. And the shadow of death follows close behind.
Oh gosh. Words don't feel like a warning. Their statement. The diviner looks on past the confines of her room as if seeing something far in the distance. Yet Adele cannot help but laugh.
Ha! It's hardly the first time I've been warned about the shadow of death, is it? There's no way I'm leaving Celia there by herself after what you've said. Your vision may be right, but still, I'll make my own decision.
Let me see how cold it is outside. Actually, it's not that cold, actually. I mean, it's chill, I guess. So I could take the dag out a bit later. Vision may be right, but still, I'll make my own decision. Beryl watches her from behind her calm, translucent eyes. Eyes that never fix on the moment, always beyond, always. Moments pass, and then she speaks.
I expected no less.
Two of them return to the street below, but as she walks, Adele slows her steps toward the car, as if moving slower would stretch time itself. Though she may have some idea where her friend is, she's only grown more accustomed, or more
Madame
confused.
Vanish, if you'll pardon my asking, can dreams be controlled?
Think first of matter as the lower form of spirit, and spirit as the refined form of matter. When we dream, we tread in the spiritual world above, and thus we may shape it, just as we do our material world.
Then, is it possible for a diviner such as yourself to decide what I dream?
Question aimed at the heart of it. Belle tilts her head. The words aren't sharp enough to pierce her.
I did not interfere with your dream, Adele. But, if your concerns are too great, you do not need to accept my readings.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm still trying to make sense of all this. A dream turned into reality? And I've met two diviners in the past couple of days, and one of them is dead. I felt I had to ask.
I understand. I would feel much the same were I in your position.
Thank you. I should take you home, madame. I know a shortcut.
He opens the passenger door, professional habit, only to realize the seat is occupied? What the heck is she doing in there?
Felicien? You're just getting better and better, aren't you? Leaving me waiting once again. What's your excuse this time,
Despite it all, Adele feels genuine relief to see her once missing employer.
Where have you been? There are strikes going on all over the place, Felicien. You've got to stop sneaking off and roaming around by yourself. Hold on. Where did you
Oh,
get that necklace?
shoot. She's wearing the... I didn't even notice that. What the heck? She's wearing the French blue?
Pardonnez-moi. Who are you to lecture me? You're the one who left me alone in this car.
A fine woman picks up a macaron with gingerly grace, but she doesn't take a bite. Her lips preoccupied instead of with launching her signature razor-sharp critiques.
That necklace? Celia gave it to me. How did you get it?
Adele reaches into her pocket, but it's empty. Lucien puts down the sweet and lifts the necklace at her chest.
Celia gave it to you, did she? Are you mad? This is a priceless national treasure, ma chère. Not a friendship bracelet. I say this to you for the last time, and I shall not repeat it again. This is mine, and always has been mine. The finest of all treasures I collected on my many adventures. It's a relic of a more beautiful era. Shattered and distorted, along with the vision of the Baron family. My family. This jewel is mine. Do you hear? Mine, mine, mine.
I'm wondering, how did she get it? She Manus? I don't know. Clenches the diamond in her fist, staring daggers at Adele, though the look in her eyes doesn't feel like rage. I don't know. She finds a pocket between disdain and malice, like finding a rat mid-feast in her pantry.
What are you talking about?
Is something wrong, Adele?
Beryl said he's a staggering driver from behind.
You are still worrying about Felicien. Is that so?
Well, not anymore. It turns out she's been waiting for me in the car. And, Felicien, what do you mean it's yours? Felicien?
Dude, she's going, like, insane. She's, like, literally going between, like, two realities. Earl follows Adele's pointing finger toward the passenger seat. Her voice catches nothing. Yep.
But, my dear, there is no one in your car. You have been arguing with an empty seat since you opened the door.
Yeah. From Beryl's perspective, that probably looks... Yeah, looks... Makes it look like she's fucking insane. Damn. Adele blanks, mind and tongue stammering at the colliding dissonance of what was and is.
How?
I don't know. I'm like kinda... I'm tired, but it's like... I don't know, this is like... This is taking me for a trip. Kind friend sends you a fortune-telling postcard. Saying the pattern on the back reveals your fate for the week. You flip it over and see sharp angular lines, soft winding curves, a full circle. A square missing one corner. I don't like the square. Your fate for the week. I'll say this one. Even the paper seems stalled.
And there she was, glowering at the empty passenger seat, yelling as if quite alarmed by someone inside.
Okay, now I'm done. See how long it took me to eat? Oh well. I took my time. I have to clean that later.
I believe she called her Félicie? No, Félicienne. Yes, that was her name. Indeed, I once knew a Félicienne as well.
You believe it's the same person? Isn't this Félicienne rather important?
Well, it is far from a common name. That much is certain. But then such a coincidence would border on theatrical, no? I should like to think that fate has more elegant ways of crossing my path with brooms. Though, of course, it is possible that fate favors the comedy of the absurd. That said, the Félicienne I knew would not take well to being mistaken for just any Félicienne. Before the Second Industrial Revolution, the blood in her veins was more prized than liquid gold.
Oh wow. She's of noble birth, isn't she? She's a powerful arcanist, isn't she? Noble birth?
Indeed. Her family was once renowned for their command over thunder and lightning. Though their influence faded when humans learned to harness electricity for themselves. Even so, the fortune her ancestors gathered would keep the family running for another 2 centuries.
Wow.
More than enough for our Félicienne to live a truly opulent lifestyle.
So she comes from a time before the storm.
Precisely. When she was born, this storm had not yet begun. Not that it matters much, you see. In times like these, those born before the storm often still cross paths with those of another era. Just like you and your friends. And myself and Brune. Yes.
She's been reversed.
The Félicienne I knew disappeared long ago.
Oh wow.
Absent a miracle, I doubt anyone will ever see her again.
Damn, that's kind of sad. Petty in Hysteria. No remedy exists to cure this mania, not even the warmth of a dreamy summer afternoon. Alrighty. Already at mission 10. Adele forces a broken smile to her face.
Madame Boiniche, as much as I appreciate your humor, now really isn't the time for it. Where did she go? I'm quite used to her attitude, but stealing that necklace crosses a line.
Adele.
You're going crazy. The distance in her voice and manner disappear. The diviner becomes mortal. Her voice laced with genuine concern.
Félicienne was never here. Perhaps it fell out of your pocket. Allow me to aid you in its return. I believe it is best you not act alone in your current state.
I'm trying to think of like what, because obviously there's a reason she's going through this. I'm trying to think, man, like Like, I'm just trying to think, like, what if she, like, went through the storm before? And, I don't know, she's somehow here. Because why is she experiencing, like, two realities? That's why I'm, like, thinking, like, I wonder if she, like, went through the storm. Or experienced, like, the storm, like, one time, and, like, now she is here again. But then again, I mean, if you go through the storm, it's like, you get, like, deleted from history. I don't know. Perhaps if I out of your pocket, allow me to aid you in its return. I believe it is best you not act alone in your current state.
Ah, I've got it now. She didn't come to your parlor today, so she must have gone somewhere else. And she's been waiting in the car ever since. No wonder she got angry and stormed off.
She fidgets with her sleeve button, desperate to escape this farce.
Aye, 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 c'est trop. What a day. I think it's better we speak again another time, Madame Boaniche. Would tomorrow work?
When did you first meet this Felicienne?
Oh my goodness.
That's a good question. Durham moves faster, forcing the car door closed. Oh.
Honestly, what on earth is happening today? You want proof? I'll give you proof. Madness. Never thought I'd have to actually convince someone that I work for that terrible woman.
She rummages impatiently through her pockets until she finds her wallet.
It was raining. She started complaining about the mud on her shoes the moment she stepped into the car, then insisted we head straight to the Champs-Élysées.
Damn, you see? Am I crazy? She just said it started raining. Dude, it's like they went through the storm or experienced the storm. Without them knowing that it was the storm. I don't know, like... Is that what happened? Maybe we're seeing, like, the perspective of the storm. I mean, that'd be crazy that Beryl's, like, the character we like, you know, like, a playable character, or the first playable character that, I don't know, I guess survived the storm, but we get to see it from her perspective, the story, like, how it actually, like, affects, I don't know, I mean, it's just, but then again, like I said, it deletes people from history, but how would she be here, though? She started complaining about the mud on her shoes the moment she stepped in the car, then insisted we head straight to the Champs-Élysées.
You know, wealthy young ladies like her are always generous with payment. I often have to take time out of my evenings just to count all her tips. That very first day, she even gave me some gold francs as keepsakes. I've got them in here.
Yeah, it's blank. Yeah. Face twists in disbelief as she flips it open and closes it again. I mean, it's like that because she just doesn't exist. The other girl... Why would she still be alive, though? The friend's dead, then, right? Or she went through the storm and got deleted. Especially from what we heard about Beryl talking, or mentioning, or talking to the timekeeper, that she knew a Felicienne before. Somehow Beryl survived, somehow, not Beryl, somehow Broom survived somehow. How would she... not a single coin or bill?
I must have put them somewhere else. Give me a moment to check the car. I've got other proof too. The macaron boxes. There's a full one somewhere, and her hair, little bits and pieces she left in the car.
For a brief moment, she accepts the absurd conclusion. Felicienne never existed.
I remember that day.
Yeah, you see? And then wasn't there a theory that Well, I know there was a theory about Verton's mom, like, going from time period to time period. But what if that, like, happens to other people, too? Every recollection of Felicien takes on a strange blur, as if she were viewing them from behind a fogged-up windshield.
I must be tired. It's been a long day. It'll come to me soon.
Beryl strokes the back of her hand, gently urging her to let go of the empty wallet.
But there is nothing to remember.
Damn.
Something's wrong with me. Prophecies, dreams, the necklace. It's all playing havoc with my mind. I need to clear my head. Just bear with me. Those coins have to be in here somewhere.
Do not worry, Adele. It is not only you who is confused in this era.
Well...
Look at the people around you.
People?
Sound crashes back in. She rubs her temples, fighting the dizziness.
No more atrocities! No more oppression!
She's freaking right. Everybody, they've all, like... I didn't realize, yeah, in the beginning the guy was getting angry and, like, talking about the 100-day thing. I did not think of that.
Liberté, égalité.
Stand with Paris! Stand with the people! Dans le commune! For France!
Excuse me, monsieur.
Beryl calls out to the nearest worker, man waving a bright red... I don't know how to pronounce this. Phrygian cap?
Where are you going?
We are following the Garde Nationale to fight the Royalists!
Yes! And then I'm going straight to the pawnbroker to get my mattress back.
You do that, sister. Brighter days lie just ahead if we fight as one for our city.
It is no easy feat, but your voices today may echo further than you know. You will triumph in time.
Merci, madame. Pour the Commune de Paris!
Man turns and disappears into the crowd.
Well, everyone's fighting to survive these days. Looks like another protest, but... Did he just say Commune de Paris?
He did. In their minds, this is the burning summer of 1871.
Damn, yeah, okay. They're, like, way out of sync. I don't know what year it is right now that it's supposed to take place, but I do know it's off by a huge margin for sure. Those almost transparent eyes again. People's thoughts pass through her like light through crystal. Beryl reads them but never bends to them.
Unconscious thoughts, countless in number, are converging upon this city. This is a volatile time indeed. Some worry for their missing family and friends. Some are terrified by ghosts and spirits. Some obsess over a long-dead emperor. And others are shaken by the phantom attacks of a beast of legend. The edifice of reality is shaking. Chaos has been invited into its foundation. Whispered fears,
This song's cool.
murmured
It's OST.
madnesses. A sickness is sweeping the city, and the beasts of Gévaudan have multiplied.
Oh. She watches the flow of the moving crowd.
Those who invited this chaos did not comprehend that the flaws of reality are not the fault of a single person, nor group of people. This is not the way to mend, Harry. Everyone, everything has an identity. whether it be individual or collective. To attempt to unify them all so recklessly will not create order.
I knew this
but
was gonna, like,
chaos.
also link to, like, how the friend Cecilia, or Cecile, yes, Cecilia, right? It's talking about, like, the collective consciousness, and, like, how everybody's, like, you know, that picture they were describing, like, how, like, person's human mind is, like, within, like, the ocean, like it's like an island. Man.
Chaos is what turned those people into beasts.
You mean the sightings of the beasts of Gévaudan were all people? That the citizens of Paris have been turning into monsters? Then are they the ones who killed Madame Raymond? Who cursed me, took Celia, and trapped all these protesters in this delusion? And Felicienne too?
The things she describes are fairy tales, myths, urban legends meant to scare children. They aren't real. They are meant to be believed. She grits her teeth and able to reconcile her doubts with her experiences.
Truthfully, madame, I'm having a hard time believing you, or even my own eyes. Everything turned completely mad the moment I entered your parlor. The beasts of Gévaudan were nothing more than a rumor before I met you. But in your parlor, in that dream, there they were, attacking me. And now you claim that Felicienne isn't real, that I just made her up. What are you trying to do here?
I play no part in your fate, Adele. It is what brought you here. I am only a witness.
Only a witness? You've got a clever answer for everything, don't you? Then tell me where the necklace is. You must have seen Felicienne take it, right? So, did you witness that, madame?
You received that necklace in a dream. It is only natural that it would vanish into another.
The reason it is as solid as it is absurd.
That necklace proves the truth of my words. The spirit world is as real to us as the physical world. I will happily read Felicienne's fate. That is, if you still believe she is real.
I don't need you to read anything. I need space to get away from all this madness and think for myself.
Girl steps back from the car door, unconsciously giving way, allowing Adele to lunge forward and seize the handle.
Adele.
Ringing in her ears returns and the street noise rushes in all at once. She's made up her mind if she can just get in, start the engine.
Adele, behind you. What?
Damp metallic breath brushes her neck. Bam.
Oh, I got it now.
What a crazy chapter.
Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Just another shift.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
I can hear it. It's what I'm good at. Just another shift.
A ripple stirred.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra.
It's out with you. Rise and shine.
So what does the vision icon look like, huh? This one.
Comme la seule. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
This crunch should do.
It is here.
I can hear it.
A secret revealed. Prey caught in the woven net.
Okay.
Stay close to me.
Adele reacts instantly, pulling back with Beryl's tug, raising her arm. Burst of flame shoots from her fingertips. Her little dragon beats its wings, setting the beast ablaze before it can fade away.
Your hand! Did it get you? Bon sang! This is no dream. How did they get here?
Shouts rise from the nearby crowd. Bill gasps, scanning the street. Seeing no second monster, she finally excels.
Is that what you meant earlier?
The diviner nods faintly, blood running down her now paler skin. If they'd been a moment slower, Belle's arm wouldn't be the only one bleeding. Dell doesn't believe she's worth that kind of sacrifice.
Maybe you do have a point. At least about the beast of Gévaudan.
She opens the car door, searching inside with purpose before handing Beryl a handkerchief.
Here, take this. It should help with the bleeding. I can't just leave you like this. You'll have to come with me, madame, but I'm afraid I can't take you home. I must find my friends before anything happens to them. I can't just leave them wandering the city while these monsters prowl the streets.
Is that so?
Looks surprised but accepts the gesture.
I foresaw death in the catacombs, and yet still you aim to go there.
Of course. I've made up my mind. I need to find Celia. I don't care what it costs.
Little pauses, her vision locked on Beryl's bleeding arm.
I'm still not sure if I can trust you. But for now, at least, I don't believe you want to do me any harm. But I need to know. Why are you helping me? You didn't even ask for payment. What do you want from me?
Beryl's translucent eyes barely restrain a visible roll. It's affectionate, almost motherly. Her question is harmless, if utterly naive.
So this is what you choose to ask.
Why wouldn't it be?
Of all there is to question, your future, this chaos, you choose to ask about me.
I like her little dragonfly on her head, like... Or it looks like a dragonfly. I like how it, like, moves. Like it flutters.
What's so strange about that?
Flawless, gentle smile returns from matron back to diviner.
Nothing. Your curiosity is only natural. I have never once lied to you, Adele. You are cursed, haunted by a shadow of fate. I only wish to see what will become of you.
Ah.
But don't you already know? I'll die in the catacombs. What else is there to see?
You know this yourself. Yet, here we are. We have a common interest in that fate, you and I. Let us leave it at that. Go to the catacombs, Adele, with me by your side. You will need my help once you enter.
It's a long delayed request to travel together. Adele can't read much from Beryl's expression, but there's no time left. After a brief thought, she opens the car door again.
Please, get in. Careful. Let me open the door.
Wow.
Merci beaucoup.
I already forgot how to... Brother. How do you pronounce this again? Oh my goodness. Pujol. Let me see. Chants from marches and protests echo through the streets. You begin thinking about the roots of this era's unrest. Those surges of fear, anxiety, and anger, perhaps they come from... Chants from marches and... The collapse of morals and the decay of the human heart, a crisis of civilization and primal aggression, a world out of order and a universe out of balance. A breakdown of connection and distance between people. I'm choosing the last one. Maybe the gods have lost their minds. Maybe they have. Thievery is a craft that demands both courage and skill, but above all, luck. Stay away. Are we seriously waiting all night? I'm not sure this is worth it. Trust me, Paul. This is our big chance. I saw him go in right here. Catacombs, it's just a pile of bones. Everyone in Paris knows that. He had suitcases, heavy ones. Bet he's hiding something big. It's all hours when he leaves. Did you hear that? Shh, he's coming. He's coming out. Wait, was the guy you saw this massive? No way. Look at his head. No wait, what's wrong with his hands? He's coming this way. Did he see us? He saw us. Run, Paul. Come on, go, go, go. Dang. Alrighty. Well, that is going to do it. That's probably a very good stopping point for me. Can't stay up too late today on that. But, yeah. The story, honestly, I really like it. I'm very intrigued with it so far. Again, like all stories, it kind of starts off kind of slow, but then it just builds up. I really like it. I can't really rate it. If I rate it right now, I'd probably give it like a 9. 9 out of 10. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one. If you got that far, this is gonna be... Yeah, we got to, like, the first 10. I think I did that on the last one, too. I usually get around this part, like, 10, 11, or 12, like, around those missions. When I usually read the first day. But yeah. That's, I don't even know how many missions there are. Let me see. Oh, is there only 17? Or maybe a little over 17, or around there. At least this is the playable mission, right? After that, there might be like a little readable one. But yeah, that is gonna do it. I guess next time we're gonna finish it next time, yeah. Shouldn't take that long. Good stuff, man. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Latest.